Continuing on in our storyteller category. Who's having fun already? Oh, we're bringing it for you. Our next speaker is Shivanii Ray. Shivanii, after being asked to MC an event for 2,500 people at age 8, she has gone on to give talks globally on kindness, unconventional education, integrating game elements into coaching and training. She's been featured on Good Morning America, yes, the TV show, and other media outlets, and believes obstacles can be amazing opportunities. Can be amazing what? Opportunities. Please welcome to the stage, Shivanii Ray!
I grew up in sunny California, at least for the first 10 years of my life. But one phone call would change everything that I ever knew, everything that I ever loved in an instant. See, in 2010, my family received a phone call from our immigration lawyer saying we had two choices. The first choice was that we stay in the US and become illegal. The second choice was that we leave. Now, I don't know about you, but I didn't really see a choice there, and neither did my family. But of course, we went into a panic. What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go? Where's the money gonna come from? How many of you have ever been in a situation where you have felt scattered by a show of hands? Thank you. And how many of you have been in a decision, have had to make a really, really difficult decision by a show of hands? Thank you. And how many of you have felt like your entire world around you was crumbling by a show of hands? Thank you. See, that's what my family were going through at that time. And we didn't know what we were gonna do. So we decided what to do, and we had some friends come over that evening to help us out. And I think more so emotionally guide us on everything that was happening. And so at midnight, we made a cup of chai, like any Indian family would do. And we made a cup of chai and we made a decision. Now, we could have done what was easy, we could have done what was comfortable, and we could have gone back to the UK, packed up our stuff, and did the whole visa process all over again, hoping that we would come back to the US. Instead, we decided to do something a little crazy. Actually, scratch that. It was a lot crazy. I think people still to this day look at us and ask us, how in the world did you do that? What we decided to do was sell 95% of our stuff, pack 4 red duffel bags from Costco. They were great bags. Buy 4 plane tickets and go to India. Now, while I may look Indian, I don't speak the language. I've never been there before. We have no family over there. We were foreigners. And so making this life-changing decision, everyone looked at us like we were crazy. What we thought was gonna be a 1-year global experience turned to a 5-year global adventure, where we got to travel to places like Thailand and go ziplining, scuba dive in the Maldives. We got to do incredible things that we never thought to do. We got to explore different cultures. We got to taste the most amazing food. How many of you are foodies by a show of hands? Thank you. I love food. But it was the most life-changing experience. So what did we do with that? Well, we decided, like any normally family of 4, we decided that we were gonna change this experience and bring it to other people. So the first 2 weeks of our trip, we created what we called the Mantra Retreat. And we took people to India to see the glorious palaces, the Taj Mahal, all these incredible things. But that's not what made it beautiful, at least in my opinion. I want you to picture something for a moment with me. Imagine you're walking along a dirt path. It's muddy. It's not very clean to walk on. On one side, there's sewage. On the other side, there's animals roaming around, dogs, cats. Families are living in rooms no bigger than an average bathroom. The smell in the air is a mix of pollution, body fluids, and trash. You feel like you can't breathe. And yet, the people in these slums were the happiest people you will ever see. See, that is what made India beautiful for me. It was that even though they had little to nothing, they were the happiest people alive. And so we took them on this experience, and it transformed so many lives, including my own. See, back in 2010, it had all the makings of a very, very sad story. It did. But the only difference between what could have been a sad story and what turned out to be the most incredible opportunity is that we chose to embrace the obstacle. The thing that so many people probably would have pushed against, we gave it a hug and welcomed it and saw what could have been. And so, if there's anything that you can take away from my story, I hope it's this. Obstacles can be the most incredible opportunities if you embrace them. Obstacles can be what? Incredible? Let's do that one more time. Incredible? And with that, thank you very much.